The Bible story today told about Jesus' very first miracle. Now, do you know what a miracle is? Well, a miracle is something that seems impossible. It isn't a magic trick, it is real. A miracle is something that only God can do. When Jesus did miracles, it showed everyone that he is God. As God, Jesus cares for you and me, and for all of our needs. He even blesses us with extra things that we don't necessarily need, just out of his great love for us. Today, I want to show you an experiment that I'm going to do with just a few simple things. A jar of water, some oil, and some food coloring. I'm going to be stirring things into this water to make a very surprising mixture. Are you ready to see it? Okay. So for our experiment today, you're going to use just a few simple items here. Your water, cooking oil, just about a half a cup or so, food coloring, and a straw or something that you can stir with. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the food coloring and we're going to just put a few drops, probably 3 or 4 of each color, into the cooking oil. Now I'm going to use all 4 colors that I have: red, green, blue, and yellow. Oh, looks like I have some red food coloring on my fingers. That's okay. Now after you're finished putting all of the drops of food coloring in, you're going to take your straw or something to stir with, and you're going to go ahead and stir your cooking oil. Now you'll notice the food coloring doesn't really dissolve or mix into the oil very well. It kind of stays separate into little tiny colorful beads. Perfect. Now you're going to pour your food coloring and oil mixture into your water. Just like that. Notice how the oil food coloring mixture sits right on top of the water. It doesn't mix in at all. Here's a close-up look. If you pay close attention, you'll see that something is starting to happen. It's kind of like tiny little colorful fireworks exploding under the water. What's happening is the food coloring is sinking down into the oil, and once it hits the water, it's starting to explode, making this colorful design inside the water. Pretty cool, huh? Now, I'm sure you can see why it's important that we use a lot of colors. It makes it even more awesome. Now that was pretty cool, wasn't it? In our Bible story today, Mary said to Jesus, "They have no wine." She simply told Jesus about the need. She then trusted him to do what was best. And Jesus surprised the people by turning ordinary water into the best wine of all. There was no big announcement that a miracle was coming. It was a wonderful, quiet surprise. Jesus did what he always does as God. He used his power to care for his people. And you know what? God takes care of you too. You can tell God all about what you need, what you hope for, even what you want. He is always taking care of your needs. He knows what you need even before you ask him. And even if you ask for the wrong things, he promises to do only what is best for you. We don't need to see the details of his plan for us. We just trust Jesus. We can just wait and watch and be surprised because Jesus is God and he cares about me.